Hi guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. Make. What do you need to say to the people? Huh? Listen. Mickey, you guys get nothing. The boy is grown, you hear me? The boy is grown. He has better things to do. But he's handling some breakfast here. So he don't have time for any of that stuff. So, what's up? What's happening? How's the family? Before my day gets crazy, I'm taking this light off. Before my day gets crazy, I want to hop on here and say happy everything to you guys. My morning gets crazy, so sometimes I'm not able to post, but please know you are always on my mind. I do have 150 something other videos there. If I don't post one day, I'm sure there are videos there that you haven't seen. You should check it out. You know, I take pride in what I produced. So go check it out. If you subscribe and you haven't checked out some of those videos already, just hit the not the thumbnail, just hit the social media pages and it'll come up on any one of those pages. See how easy I've made it for you? Any one of those pages you hit. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, any one of those. You will get the videos you have missed. And if you just need to be encouraged or you need to hear something different, something real, you know, not on my soapbox. That's what I try to do. So how are you guys doing? How's the family? How is the weekend going so far? It's 9 o'clock here. It's pretty early for us. I don't really work on Saturdays, so I'm already in the weekend. But I don't mind hanging out with my grandbaby, you know, while she'll get a little sleepy in. So we're not mad at that at all. In a little bit, we're probably gonna, I'll spell the words out because if I say it now, he's gonna want to drop everything and go. In a little while, we'll probably go O-U-T-S-I-D-E. Shh. So what's going on? You know, how's everyone enjoying their week? How's everyone enjoying the summer? Look, the weekend, the July is almost gone, guys. July is almost gone. I can't say I've done a lot of fun things, you know, because Washington is not my state. You know, there's always something to do in Brooklyn. You know, I've already done 50 different things already in Brooklyn. Been to, you know, barbecues. Been to my favorite spot. Hold on. Let me clean you. Up. Been to my favorite spot. I'm gonna put it here so I can clean up Mickey's hands.
No.
Huh?
No.
Hold on, let's clean you up first and then you can go explore all the things you need to explore.
Okay.
So if I was in Brooklyn, I would have done 15 other things already. But I'm not in Brooklyn, and because I have a stick shift, I'm not really good at it, guys. I'm getting here to there, but you know, I can't say I've mastered it yet. If you have never driven a stick before, then are we be using our big boy words, or what are we doing here? Let me get this on. What are we doing? Big boy words or not?
Okay.
Big boy words. If you need something, use your words. I know you don't. You just wanna. My grandbaby is in the mode of growling now, guys. Okay, and very loudly. So if you hear growling in the process of this video, don't be alarmed. It's just my grandbaby doing his call. Mickey, can you come along, take the bib off and push your chair in, please? Yes. What was I saying? Yes, so because I drive a shift, I'm not really comfortable in driving all over yet. Because here, Mickey, can you put your chair in, please? Because you know, changing the gears is not a problem. Sometimes it's just when the car stops at traffic light or at stop sign to get it going, you know. It's a quick shift, both feet boom, 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 boom. You know, so that's giving me a little stress. But you know, I'm in there. You know, my grandbaby and I rock it out to the playground. You know, and I drive to worship. See the important things? Take my grandbaby to the playground and I drive to worship. You know, so I'm not really good. I don't think I'm good enough yet to be out there driving different places, you know, to do different things. But I hope you guys are having some fun times. I hope you guys are doing some fun things. Let me know what you guys are up to. Who's been to where? Who's traveling? Who's doing what? You know, there's no traveling this year for me. Well, there may be some traveling early later on because I definitely want to spend a little time with my girl, Allison. We have to meet in the middle somewhere and spend some time together. You know, have some good meals. You know, have some good devotion. I'm looking forward to that. So I may travel somewhere midway between Florida and Washington because we are definitely we're in different spectrums. But for her I will. And maybe I come to Brooklyn for a little bit. Who knows? You know, but anything I'm doing is a weekend thing because I do have a job, you know. Yeah, so tell me what you guys are doing. What you guys been doing so far? What you've done with the family? What you're planning to do? You know, if you've been on vacation, did you have a great vacation? Because we've all been shut away for so long, you know. So let me know what's happening. But we are doing okay in Washington State right now. My family here is good. You know, as far as I know, Joshua is doing okay. And we are hanging on in there as best as we know how. So since I'm here, I might as well talk to you about the subject matter I was going to talk to you about yesterday anyway. You know, why not? And if you read the thumbnail, just know whenever I don't talk to you, there is a subject matter that I have already done to talk to you about, but the day just get away from me. Hey, Mama. The day just get away from me. This was the topic I was going to talk about. Sometimes it's best to rip everything out and start all over again. Sometimes it's just good to do that. You know? Because sometimes we're going along and we're getting along because that's the way we have always gone. And that's the way we've always done it. And this is the way it has always been. And this is what we know. And so we fall into that way. And we honestly know that we're not living our best lives. We're not being our best selves because we're doing what we know, what we came into. And we have not really thought about trying things our own way. And so we kind of stuck and kind of scared and kind of unsure. But I'm telling you that sometimes it's best. You have to know whether or not this applies to you. Okay? It may not apply to you, and that's okay. I'm just speaking in general. I'm speaking from my life. Sometimes it's best to rip everything out and start all over again. And I know that might seem like a daunting task, but what you can get in return surpasses all of that. because you get an opportunity to recreate yourself. You get an opportunity to think about things in a different way. And you get to see that you have other gifts and talents that you weren't tapped into. Hi, Sister Adams. How are you doing this morning, sweetie? It's been too long. It's been too long. Yes, it's evening. It's evening there. It's been too long. You know, so I'm talking about sometimes it's best to rip everything out and start all over again. Because we've been going along to get along. We fell into the thing. But when you get to a certain point in your life, you have to make sure that the way you're living is the way you want to live. It's your choice and not a choice that has been chosen for you. And sometimes we do know we need to screech everything. Sister Bernadine, I know you know about this. I know you know about screeching stuff. Sometimes when you screech stuff, the feeling is so exhilarating. I've had to screech a few times in my life. You hear me? I've had to screech a few times in my life. And I've had no remorse, no regrets about those times when I just screech my life. I just screech. I like, this gotta stop. I don't want to do this anymore. It's not that I think it's necessarily wrong, but you're not getting the satisfaction you need anymore. Oh, girl, that is the best thing right there. Say a prayer for your sister. Ain't God good? Ain't God just so good? Oh, my Lord. We serve an awesome, amazing, wonderful God. And I'm so glad for you, honey bunny. Soak it up. Take it in. Pray it up. Smile it up. You go, girl. You have a good time. Have a good time. Yes. Ripping it all up. Sometimes fear keeps us in life that we know is not good for us. Sometimes fear keeps us in life that we know we are not being our best. Sometimes fear keeps us in our lives and we know that we are not developing and growing as we should. It happens with churches also. It happens in relationships. It happens because we are growing organism. We are growing and changing, and if we don't adapt to what's needed in our spirit, in our body, in our soul, in our essence, we are literally stifling our growth. So fear keeps us low. Fear keeps us low. But we have an opportunity because we are free moral agents. We don't need permission from anybody, and that's the thing. Society, church, your community, your girls, your boys makes you think that this is how you ought to go. Wait a minute. How you ought to go is how you feel you ought to go. It's okay. You don't need permission. You really, listen, this realization hit me many years ago. And the day I discovered it, I was free. Thank God I was free at last. I was free in Christ. And then I was free in my own spirit, in my own essence, in my own soul. Yes, sometimes you have to run away. Good. I was just talking about that earlier too, about taking a vacation, spending time with important people, spending time with yourself. There was a time when I used to be married, way back when, a long time ago, 3 times a year, 4 times a year, I would take a weekend for myself and go to Atlantic City and have the best steak, the best crab, walk on the boardwalk, talk to God, the best time. It's a beautiful thing to do. So, good on you. Good on you. Comfortability keeps us stuck. Comfortability keeps us depressed. Comfortability keeps us low. It's okay to just listen, and sometimes it's okay to just shake it up. Just shake it up. Because listen, we are not mundane. We are organic. We are living organism. And we have to change and grow and become. And when we are not doing that in our essence, in our body, in our spirit, in our souls, listen, depression will come in. Sometimes you just gotta shake it up because you can. Sometimes you need to move from the house you're living in. You hear me? Sometimes you need to just go get a new furniture because you can. Sometimes you need to get another car. Get rid of the old car. You've had it 20 years. It's okay. Sometimes you need to go to the store and get some new underwear. Because sometimes we stay in the old thing. We hang out with the same people. We go on the same vacation. We do the same thing. We eat the same food. Listen, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. But I'm saying when you don't branch out, you don't know what you're missing, and you don't know the extent of what you can add to your essence, to your spirit, to your soul, to your being. So sometimes it's best to just rip it all up and start all over again. Sometimes it's just what you need. I remember I lived in an apartment for over 17 years. And when the marriage was over, I didn't need any of that furniture. I didn't need any of the furniture. And we had expensive furniture, okay, guys? We had expensive furniture. We had a beautiful home. And when I left all that furniture. I left the bed. I left everything. The only thing I took were things that could go in a bag, in a box. And one day I'll tell you how that all turned out. And I left that life behind. I've left my life behind. Hi Nadia, how are you doing, sweetie? I left that life behind so I can be free to pursue what was in front of me. Sometimes we are so scared. And we don't understand and we don't accept how powerful we are as human beings. Listen, let me tell you guys something. Because I know you guys know. And I'm preaching to the choir. We are powerful beings. And we have a faith that's second to none. And anything you think you want to do, I guarantee it, you can do it. I guarantee it, you can do it. Sometimes you got to leave people behind. You got to leave stuff behind. You got to leave your life behind and create a new life for yourself. It's okay. Nobody has to consent. Nobody has to agree. Nobody has to. No. You got to do what's best for. A lot of us, we live in stuck life. We stuck. This is where I've done it. This is where I like it. Well, how would you know you like something else if you haven't tried anything else? Guys, we are getting older and we are just doing the same thing over and over. I just want to say sometimes you just gotta, listen, it's best to let that stuff go. It's just stuff. We are not about stuff. Listen, I'm talking to myself because I've had to let stuff go so many times and I've not had one regret yet. I have not had one regret. I've just left a congregation that I was a member of for 30-something years. Wait, what? I was married for 34 years. What? I was married for 34 years. What? And I'm single today. What? I left a job that was paying over almost $50,000 a year. What? You know why? For peace of mind. Because I realize it's not about material things. It's about relationships. It's about doing all the good you can while you can in your right frame of mind. A lot of us, we have the stuff. We got the red bottom shoes. We got the 2.3 kids. We got the 2 cars in the garage. We got a house. We got a this. We got a Louis Vuitton bag. You know, we got the fine clothes. We got the latest weave. We got it. But when the night comes and we put our heads down, we are empty. And I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about my life, having all that stuff and saying to myself, what is this it? This cannot be it. And God said to me, that's not it, Bev. I got something for you. And guys, when I moved to Washington State, I moved with 21 boxes of a few memorabilias, loads of Bibles and commentary. And listen, I have more Bible books in my boxes than clothes. And let me tell you something, I am living my best life because I'm all about God and He's all about me. I turn over on His God. I walk out on His God. I get up on His God. Wait a minute. And on top of that, I get to take care of my grandbaby and get paid for it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sometimes, like Nadia say, we got to step out on faith because God has always been faithful to us. And He wants, ain't nobody want what you want better than God. If it's in His will and way, He wants you to have it. And I'm telling you, God works miracles. He works in us in ways when we trust Him. When we get out of the way. Listen, I realize sometimes we trust God only when it's convenient to us. We don't know we're doing that. But we've got to learn to depend on God first, in between, and last, and after last, and so on and so on and so forth. Because God wants to give us something that we cannot give to ourselves. Money cannot do it. Material things cannot do it. I'm telling you guys. I didn't understand about favor. I mean, God has always favored me. I mean, I could tell stories. But this type of favor, this is a different type of favor. I don't need another pair of shoes. I don't need another dress. I mean, I need to cover myself up. But I'm not about that. I'm about love. I'm about doing good. I'm about being kind. I'm about paying it forward, leaving a good impression. That's what I'm about. So sometimes you've got to shed yourself of what you think you need because you've been indoctrinated. You came up, your mama had it. You came up, your auntie had it. You came up, your uncle had it. And so you fell into it. But this is my question. What is it that you desire? Do you even know? Do you even know? Is community running your life? Who's running your life? Who is running your life? Sometimes I'm saying to you, I'm talking to myself, you got to know. You've got to. It's best to rip everything up. Rip it up. Rip it up. And start over again. And lay a proper foundation. So that's what I got. Why you got me screaming Saturday morning? I love Jesus. I love you. Guys, it's about living your best life. Living your best life. If you find yourself being empty, chances are you're not living your best life. If you find yourself being depressed, chances are you're not living your best life. If you find yourself being detached, chances are You're not praying, you're not studying God's word enough. I can guarantee you that. Because if you're studying God's words, He's going to give you peace in your soul, in your heart, in your spirit, in your essence. Not somebody else's study, your study. You've got to go to God for yourself. You got to build your relationship and prayer through the word for yourself. You've got to get to learn your God for yourself. And when you get to learn your God, He is going to bring peace and harmony in your life. And I'm talking about real peace, real harmony. That's what Jesus said. He said, peace I give to you, not like the world giveth, give I. I give you the real peace. The real peace. That when the waves and the wind is blowing, you are asleep in the ship. What? What? Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I'm too woke up this early Saturday morning, but I love you. That's all I got. My daughter got her clothes on. I know what that means. It's time for latte, baby. It's time for latte. Listen, I've never met a latte I didn't like. So, I love you guys, but I'm going to get me my Saturday latte. You hear me? I'm going to get me my Saturday latte. But I love you guys. I love you guys. Nadia, you don't know how special you are to me, sweetheart. You've always been a blessing. I pray with you that God will give you the desires of your heart. You and your beautiful daughter. I follow you guys and big smiles on my face because I love the relationship. I love the relationship. Life wants to toss us to and fro. Jesus wants to give us peace. Enjoy all that life has to offer. Please enjoy all that life has to offer. Live your best life. I love you guys. I gotta go. The latte is calling me. My bacon is calling me. Listen, I got to go get it. Hey, have a great day. I'm blessed by you guys. I'm better for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please help a sister out. Love you. Go to Beverly Alexander on YouTube. Press the subscribe button. I have 153 videos already. I guarantee you there's something there you can be blessed by. Press the notification button or whenever I post. I try to post every day or as much as I can. You get a notification. Listen, if you have subject matters you want me to address, if you have a prayer, if you have a celebration, listen, this is not just my channel. Listen, I'm here to help. I'm about positivity. If you don't like what I'm saying, put that in the comment too. We'll address it. We'll have a discussion. Listen. It's all about love, okay? Have a great day. I love you to bits and pieces. No regrets, no remorse, no excuses. Love deeply. Speak kindly. Let the love of Jesus shine in you. Let your light so shine that man may see your good works and glorify our Father which in heaven. I love you to bits and pieces. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.